Hi, for my coding experience, I basically created an app for my students. It's an app similar to Seesaw. So basically, a student portfolio app where students can store all their schoolwork and projects in one area. So for To access the app, students would basically need some sort of iPhone or iPad, I mean, ideally, I would make it accessible to any PC. Um, I don't know how that would be possible, but ideally, that's what I would do for students who don't have access to any Apple products. I could potentially also um, uh, give them designated lab time during class so that they can access this particular app. But it's actually a cool app. It's something that they can use to show their parents what they've created, the work that they're working on, the projects that they're working on. It's also a way for teachers to access their projects as well in a very fluid and simple and fast way. Teacher can also publish her own work on there or his own work. So add whatever they want onto it, and students can have access to that. So I'll just give you a little glimpse of what I've done so far. Um, so essentially, it's called My Momentum. I decided to call it that because I felt that it describes the app perfectly. The more students put projects on to their own portfolio, the more it builds a momentum for them to add more projects and go from there in terms of portfolio building and portfolio development. So I'll just go through it. So this is the home page over here. It's called My Momentum. And it's also, just so you know, it's for grade 7. So now we go on course level. So which course level are you? There's intermediate and advanced. So students who are intermediate can submit that. And then obviously, ideally, there would be all the lessons. I created just one lesson. So they would click lesson, and then over here they can add, the image of their product. They can type up whatever they want, reasoning for the project. I did try to add like an area over here where they can upload their own images, but I couldn't figure that one out. But it would be cool if we added like a little area over here where they could upload their own image of a project that they've created or whatever. So for example, this one would be dystopian society project that they're working on, and then they would upload everything related to that project and so on and so forth. And so ideally they would do that for all their projects. So if we go back, so intermediate, submit, lesson 1. So ideally lesson 1 would be, let's say this is the dystopian society project, but ideally there would be projects for every single lesson or every few lessons. So no matter what they create, they can add in that into their portfolio and build it that way. And I think that's it. The point of it is definitely to have a platform that they can use at any time, whether they're in school or at home, have access to that platform, and pretty much just add all their projects in a very organized way in a digital format. I think that, as we move closer to technology, as we, grow in our modern world, I think digital is becoming extremely important. And so obviously it would be nice to have, an area where they can add all of their work and showcase that in an easy way, in a very accessible way to their parents, to themselves, to their teachers. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you.